Natural colon cleanse. The colon, or large intestine, plays a fundamental role in our health and is one of the organs that suffers the most consequences of a poor diet, excess toxins, artificial additives, etc. However, the colon must be clean in order to fulfill its functions, among which is the absorption of nutrients. In this article, we present you with some foods and remedies for a natural colon cleanse and proper nutrition. Proper nutrition. The colon needs a diet rich in whole vegetable foods to draw out the toxins. We specifically recommend the following foods: fresh and dried fruits, plums, dates, apricots, etc. Greens and vegetables, cabbage, beets, broccoli, etc. Legumes, if we have trouble digesting them properly, we can take them in the form of a puree or cook them well with cumin, fennel, and kombu seaweed. Dried fruits, raw and without salt. Whole grains, bread, grain, rice, millet, quinoa, wheat, and pasta. It is important to note that when we change our diet, at first, we may notice some issues such as constipation, headaches, etc., until the body is used to the new foods. To avoid these symptoms, we should drink between 6 to 8 glasses of water outside of meal times. Water helps us to digest fiber better and draw out toxins. Flaxseed. Flax seeds are an excellent complement for cleaning our colon, as they have a laxative effect without being an irritant. They hydrate it and gently remove the waste. How do we consume them? We will let a tablespoon of seeds soak overnight in a glass of water. In the morning, before breakfast, we will mix it up well and drink it at least 15 minutes before breakfast. We will quickly notice the benefits, and we can repeat daily. We can also accustom ourselves to adding it to our dishes and as a decoration in our baking recipes. Essential nutrients. Among all the nutrients, there are some that are especially beneficial due to their vitamin and mineral content that help us cleanse the colon. These nutrients are, above all, calcium, vitamin D, folic acid, and magnesium. We will find these in large quantities in the following foods. Calcium. Sesame, in seeds, in tahini, in oil, in gramaceo and green leaves, spinach, chard, broccoli and salmon, sardines. Almonds, as a grain, as a drink. When we need calcium, it is also important that our body has the necessary dose of vitamin D, which is essential for its correct assimilation. We recommend taking in a bit of sun each day, especially early in the day or later in the afternoon. Folic acid. Green leaves, chard, broccoli, spinach, asparagus, peas, lentils, chickpeas, garbanzos, strawberries, oranges, papaya, magnesium, cocoa, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds, cashews, Brussels nuts, white beans, peas, green leaves. We can also take magnesium chloride or magnesium citrate supplements for 2 to 3 months. Harmful foods. There are some foods that, although they may give us other health benefits, can be damaging to our colon. We can avoid them temporarily while we do, or even reduce habitual consumption of. Red or processed meat does not digest properly due to digestive or intestinal problems when the quality of meat is poor, or when a bad combination of foods creates decay that deposits in the intestine and, over time, can poison us. We will opt instead for foods like poultry, fish, eggs, legumes, etc. These foods provide protein and the energy necessary for our body. Milk and dairy products can be irritants in the colon. Peppers, we will be careful to not eat too many, especially if we notice that it is hard for us to digest them or if they cause hemorrhoids. Intestinal flora. The health of our colon depends largely on the balance of intestinal flora. If the flora is healthy, it will cleanse the colon naturally. We can find flora in the form of natural supplement that we will take from time to time. It is also very useful if you have suffered from gastroenteritis or are suffering from irritable bowel, diarrhea, etc., or when we have had to take antibiotics.